Nkem had grown into a respected figure in Umunze, admired by the young and old alike. However, her heart still longed for something more, a deeper purpose that went beyond the games and the festivals. The hidden grove had become her sanctuary, and Adanna, the bird, remained her loyal companion. But the carved stone's story of Adaoma lingered in Nkem's mind, whispering of a greater destiny. One afternoon, Nkem returned to the grove to find Adanna in a frantic state, fluttering from branch to branch. The bird seemed anxious, its usual calm replaced with urgency. Nkem sensed that something was wrong. As she tried to soothe her friend, a chilling wind swept through the grove, unlike any Nkem had felt before. The flowers wilted slightly, and the air grew heavy, as if carrying an unspoken warning. Nkem knew she had to uncover the mystery behind Adaoma's story. She spent days studying the carvings on the ancient stone, tracing her fingers over the symbols that told of the drought that had once threatened Umunze. She realized that the carvings were more than just a story, they were a guide, a warning that the past could repeat itself. The drought that Adaoma had once conquered was coming back, and this time, it threatened not just the village but the entire region. Determined to protect her people, Nkem decided to seek the wisdom of the village elders. But the elders dismissed her concerns, laughing off the idea that a young girl could understand such ancient secrets. "You worry too much, Nkem. The land has blessed us for generations. There's nothing to fear," they told her, waving her off with dismissive smiles. Frustrated but undeterred, Nkem turned to the only ally she knew she could trust, Adanna. Together, they ventured deeper into the forest than ever before, searching for clues. They discovered an old, forgotten shrine hidden beneath tangled roots and vines. Inside the shrine, Nkem found an ancient amulet that glowed faintly when she touched it, warming her hand as if infused with the spirit of Adaoma. Nkem realized that the amulet was a symbol of the land's connection to the village, a connection that was weakening. She knew that to save Umunze, she would have to perform a ritual that had not been attempted since Adaoma's time. The ritual required courage, faith, and the uniting of the village's divided spirits. But Nkem was ready. Gathering the village children, Nkem began to share Adaoma's story with a passion that captured their imaginations. She taught them the ancient songs and dances that had once brought rain to the land. Slowly, the elders took notice, and the village began to rally behind Nkem. She was no longer just the only girl in the village, she had become its heartbeat, its leader. On the day of the ritual, the entire village gathered at the hidden grove. Nkem stood at the center, the amulet hanging around her neck, glowing brightly. She led the villagers in a powerful dance, their voices rising in a song that echoed through the forest. The sky darkened, and thunder rumbled in the distance. For a moment, everything was still. Then, the heavens opened, and rain poured down, drenching the land in a cleansing, life-giving shower. The drought was over, and Nkem had saved Umunze just as Adaoma had done generations before. The villagers cheered, embracing Nkem as their hero, their protector, and their leader.